going on out there in YouTube land? Mr. Dave here, hanging out by my nice rocks back there. Look at those. Ooh, we got good rocks up here at my house, Alpine Studios, and we got the killer view too, man. It's just, I love it. We got big old Viejas Mountain in the back, right up there. Hiked up that thing. It's like 4,000 foot high. You can see the ocean, and it is pretty darn awesome. And always have some crazy, beautiful skies. Gonna have a little bit of a sunset, I hear, I suspect. And we're expecting rain today. A little bit of a Halloweeny kind of vibes since today's October 31st, 2020. But had this thought about what to talk about here on one of these little rambling lives that I sometimes do. And I'm working on a book coming up on how to end up doing what you love for a living. So I'm working on that, and I've got some interesting feedback from folks, and just wanted to talk a little bit about that. Question number one: do you love your job? Do you love what you do for a living? Now, keep my stogie going. Stogie's getting tired, so I'm eating the tobacco a little bit. Do I have any? Nah, I don't have any tobacco in my teeth, so that's good. So, what is it about your job that you love? And what is it about the job that you don't love so much? Learning how to love your job is a real great thing to learn how to do. I recommend it highly because you can do the opposite. You can very much learn how to not love your job by continually repeating in your mind all the stuff you don't like. It's long commute. It's money's not that good. My boss is a dork or worse, and always power tripping on me, making me do stuff that's a drag, and this and that. And I just want to tell you, it's a really good thing to be able to not continually focus on that which does not feel good or seem to work right. You don't want to ignore stuff. Obviously, you can't ignore it because it's there, sort of torment you on a daily basis. But I can tell you one thing: when you own your own business, you sort of get another position where you are the boss of the applesauce, as I talk about and have talked about on other videos. Got to keep the stogie going here. And I haven't been an employee for decades. And not everybody is built to be an entrepreneur and to own their own business. There's no question about that. But I can tell you, I wouldn't trade it for anything. The only one who can fire me is me by not doing a good job for my clients, and not serving them well, not providing a good product, a good creation, a good service, because no one will keep hiring you. The word will get out. So it's critical that you have the values, the character, the honesty, the integrity to treat your clients well, to do them right. You have to continually go out there and, quote, get a job if you own your own business. If you're an employee, you just go to your job. Now, you're at the mercy of times, how the company's doing, how the people who are running the company are doing. Are they doing a good job getting new business, keeping you and the rest of the staff there happy? Unhappy workers don't work as well as happy ones. So it's really important to value your workers as well as valuing your clients. And a lot of this stuff seems kind of like basic common sense, you know, like treat others as you'd have them treat you, the golden rule says. And it just bears itself out in real time each and every day. As a helicopter flies over, they come and go over where I live all the time, going to different air bases across the country, toward Texas, I guess. They've got a Miramar air base out here, and they're moving their big helicopters all the time. So anyway, I digress. So Um, Being able to have jobs that you like and you're doing what you love to do is awesome. Um, Done it a few times, doing sand sculptures all over the country. Made more money in one time than I'd ever imagined as a employee dental technician. So for 13 and a half years coming out of high school and doing construction labor, I realized I don't want to be a laborer. That's not that much fun. Digging ditches, moving lumber, hauling stuff around. Uh, but you learn the work ethic somewhere somehow. That's why entry level jobs are just that. You're entering the workforce. They're not meant to be a living wage, and it's unreasonable to expect that. They have no someone has no skills, no training, and they want to have a living wage. I guess you have to live somehow, so there has to be enough to at least pay your bills and stuff. But it's usually something that unskilled folks start off in and get going on. But you want to keep learning and growing every day. Entry level jobs are hard. It's usually repetitive work that gets kind of boring after a while. And again, you might have someone squeezing you for your productivity. Hurry up, speed up. Come on, we got to get more hamburgers out. We got to stock more shelves, whatever it is. Entry level jobs are tough. But all the while you got a job, you can be learning. And everything in my life has validated that. So it's really important to keep learning, keep growing, keep stretching out, trying new things, getting uncomfortable. Get up there and look at where you can learn stuff. Community colleges, online, you can learn anything. You can Google biographies, learn about people who have succeeded. What did they do? What was their work ethic? What time did they get up in the morning? Did they? My dad, was a doctor. He's retired now, but he he ate nothing but bologna sandwiches and had a side job when he was in medical school. I mean, it was hard. Sleepless nights. It's a grind. But as you get older and you get more skill sets, your income can go up, and it goes up because you're creating value to your employer. And then if you step out, start your own business, you're starting to create value for your clients and your customers, depending on what kind of business you got going on. So, learn how to love your job is something that you got to get dialed into. No matter where you're at, whatever job you got to focus on the parts that are good. You got to focus on that. And if there's nothing good, you got to work to find something good. Like it's better than another job. And if you're America, for crying out loud, America's got more jobs than we know what to do with. A lot of the trades are just hungry for folks to get in there and start learning how to do the trades. And trades are plumbers, carpenters, mechanics, people that work with their hands a lot. There's tons of work out there, and those trades are paying pretty darn good, especially now there's sort of a shortage for staff and for getting folks into that industry. So, a lot of opportunity for work. You got to focus on what you got, not what on you don't got. You focus on what you don't got in life, and you just turn yourself into a miserable person. And there's been seasons in my life when I've done that. And there's no doubt that having something that we're doing that we love can turn into a drudgery. So we have to watch that too. But the idea is controlling what's between our ears is the key to happiness. And watch videos about from guys that have done stuff who have succeeded. um, Tony Robbins is out there, and he's got videos now that are great. And there's a bunch of other guys doing stuff like that. So click on play. Google motivational speakers on YouTube. You got to do it. The stuff that works. You got to do it. You got to do it. And it's just so easy to fall into the pit of, ah, man, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down and watch a movie. Okay. You're choosing to watch a movie instead of maybe Googling something, learning something, take a course, some kind of course online. You sit in your own house and your laptop, or just like I'm on a phone talking to you guys. You can watch content that will teach you new stuff, new skills, new ideas, new strategies for like what to do with your money and all the rest of it, how to overcome obstacles and challenges. So these are tried and true strategies. Focus on what's right, not what's wrong. and continue to learn how to love your job wherever you're at. And if you're ready to start a business doing what you really love, like it be anything, jet skiing, snow skiing, bike riding, touring. I know people that take tours, folks around Europe, and and they make good money. Good money. Wherever your passion is, you'll have the juice in your little steam engine to keep going through the hard times. So, anyways, I got 10 minutes into this, so I know the attention span of the average American now is about 30 seconds, so I think I've gone past that. But, anyways, God bless you guys. Keep on believing the best of what's going on. Look for it, hunt it down, focus on what's right with the picture, not what's wrong. Can become a bad habit to find out what's wrong. And there's so much stuff that's coming through the media, social media stuff that's not good. Who voted for who shouldn't we vote for? What are they going to do? And the whole process is giant process of scaring the crap out of everybody about the other guy or gal, and it's pretty corrosive because it's hard to filter through all that and even have the interest and energy to continue to participate. Well, we got to participate in our great experiment called American democracy, or whatever you want to call it. So, God bless you guys. Like I said, I've got blogs and stuff at www.daverhenderson.com, chatting about stuff. I wrote those when I was on dialysis machine for 4 hours, sitting there in a little clinic. Did that for 19 months before I got my recent kidney transplant. So I'm not attached to a machine 3 days a week for 4 hours. So what did I do? I could have sat there and just moaned and groaned and bitched and complained. Well, I had moments of a little bit of despair. I'm human, but and so we have to allow ourselves to not be perfect. Don't beat ourselves up when we're in the pit a little bit. But I spent time with a little laptop writing blogs and just trying to think about things and share some thoughts and observations. And me, I like to ramble. So focus on what's right with the picture, not what's wrong with the picture, and you'll do yourself a favor and all those around you, because no one likes being around grumpy, unsatisfied, miserable people. Um, and I've been that place before myself, like I said, in years past. I've had quite a few health challenges, financial stresses, and debacles, and all the rest of it. Been through bankruptcy, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Losing my kidneys and going on machines kind of made it hard to do what I do. I still kept making rocks while I was on dialysis. You don't stop. You just keep going. But again, trying to see the sunshine in the day, not the clouds, um, that are out there. We want to see what's coming on, prepare for the future, be aware, but we don't want to live in the place of anxiety, fear, and worry. There's a lot of that going out there. You have more potential inside your little fuzzy head than you have any idea. We're incredibly, versatile. We bounce back. It's been a hard couple years, and I guess you could say the powers that be, or the way the world rolls, we've been getting ground into the dirt pretty good with all the COVID stuff. So we want to just keep that idea of positive focus, and focus on stuff that's good, not what ain't. Same thing I've been pitching. So learn how to love your job, and keep an eye out for my book coming up. I'm going to turn into a course too, because it's a lot of fun. I've made sand sculptures, didn't know how to do any of it at all. After years, I ended up cranking out millions of dollars in gross sales doing something I really love. Traveled all over the country, making stuff out of, tons and tons of sand. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of freaking work, but it was so cool too. A lot of satisfaction there. And then after Daniel, my firstborn, was coming in the world and had been around, it was too much travel. So I started making fake rocks. Did I know how to make fake rocks? Nope. Knew nothing about fake rocks at all, but just kept practicing, reading, studying, learning. Next thing you know, I got a fake rock business going. I also built ponds with rubber liners and real rock. Super easy, super, super easy way to get a little side business going. And when you have your own business, you're benefiting from thousands of tax deductions that you can utilize. Very, very important. So, um, you just want to keep on keeping on, getting a business started if you can on your own, if that's something you can tolerate. But I highly recommend owning your own business, benefiting from the tax deductions, doing something you love in that business will help you keep going, even when it gets tough. You pivot, you adjust, you learn, you grow, and you will fail, and you will jump back on there and figure out what to change to make things work. So again, www.daverhenderson.com for my blogs. And if you want to learn how to make fake rock stuff, got lots of free content at davehenderson.podia, Podia.com. So anyways, thanks for taking your time to keep watching if you're still here. And grab some of the free content out there, read a blog, give me your thoughts. If you have any questions, just send them my way, and I'd be happy to try and help you out with whatever feedback I can throw your way. And we shall carry on. All right. All right. So God bless you guys, like I said, and I wish you all the best. Until next time, Mr. Dave, up here on a rock pile, kinda. All these beautiful rocks up here. And we will see you next time. And check out my vids and give me a question or a comment. Let me know what's going on. All right. Thanks, guys. Until next time, we will see you wherever we see you. Have a good one.